Hi guys, it's Morgan Strong Comnic here for our Shining Tear monthly interactive game. Sorry, I look kind of tired and haphazard, but Pokemon's birthday is coming up real soon on the 27th of the month. So I thought I would wear my Pikachu shirt I got on my honeymoon, and I got my Kingdom Hearts hat because I wore all my Pokemon hats in my first Shining Tears interactive video, which was on Facebook Live when I did Pokemon voices. So that was a lot of fun to do. And I'm sure I'll get all decked out for Pokemon Day, of course. But just being comfy because after this, I will go straight to bed because I've just been really tired the past week. I did have COVID a couple weeks ago, like everybody in my building did. And a lot of people are saying they're for weeks after, they're just getting more like fatigue or headaches. And I've also been having those on top of my normal headaches. So it's been a fun time, but I'll just kind of let people start logging in and then we will get started. Obviously, for people who can't make it tonight, they'll be able to watch this later on the Shining Tears playlist, which I'll probably reshare tomorrow. I hope you guys are following my Kickstarter updates. It means a lot to me. I really want to get this audiobook. Our two narrators are absolutely fantastic. So I cannot wait to work with them officially and for you guys to hear their amazing renditions of the characters in my Hunter and Bringer series. So I'm just going to real quick tell people that I am online now, because some people don't get the YouTube update sometimes, and then sometimes random people find me mostly during my unboxing videos. Hi, Socks. And a belated Valentine's Day, Singles Awareness Day, Deadpool Day, whatever holiday you want to celebrate on the 14th. Happy day to you guys because you're awesome. Mm-hmm. Kitty Love Day, Puppy Love Day. Yeah, I know. You've been whining all day. I know, you're so abused. I know, you're so abused. But that's okay. Not that I don't abuse her. She is loved to the max. And I would be devastated if she got one little energy on her. I would go like into weepy, screaming rage mom mode. Like I feel a lot of people would, obviously. I have a lot of friends who also have birthdays this time of year. So my friend Kristen, who's been one of my best friends since third grade, her birthday's tomorrow. So happy birthday, Kristen, early. She won't. She's not a shining star, but I'll definitely tell her tomorrow. And then my friend Ryan has his birthday coming up in a few days. And then my friend Sarah has her birthday coming up in a few days. So yeah, lots of goodies. Yeah, some people are getting confused because I'm sending Patreon and YouTube. So sorry about that. But like I do things on Patreon, and no offense to you guys, this is nothing against you because I know your lives are busy, but you guys like never notice them or respond unless I like directly message you. So I am happy to announce we're at 30 plus patrons. So woohoo. We have 31 official and 33 total, 2 that pay me out of pocket. But I still give them the benefits, of course, of a patron. So that's really exciting to do that. I think I got everybody. There's 12 of us, so luckily max out. So I will add the title for the game I have planned because, to be honest, I was struggling with ideas, but now I've got a couple. for you guys for the next couple months. And then Q&As, I need to find little ways to spice those up too, other than talking about Patreon and stuff, because like any audience or even a classroom, if you don't have questions to fuel, it gets dull, or you just aren't as engaged, and nobody wants that. Obviously. So we will do that. But I hope you guys are doing good, taking care of yourself. Okay, so one second, sorry. I'm just explaining how to get to the page. So since these are unlisted, when I send you guys the Patreon link, either in Patreon or directly in a messenger or email or something, then click the Patreon link, and then from there you can click onto the YouTube link. So. All right, a lot of people are having internet trouble, so I heard we're supposed to get rain or snow or a whole bunch of stuff. So crazy Midwest is always changing. I can't keep up. Oh, Danny, can you see me on? Sorry. Getting my stuff in the background. Oh, hi, Danny. It's good to see you. Can you type in the comments, Danny? Like, is there a comment function? Because I know some people have trouble having that function available. So I just kind of want to check with that. Or if there's really bad lag, guys, let me know, because sometimes I know that happens as well. Oh, sorry, Danny. I meant on YouTube. Can you comment on the YouTube live on the site here? So I'll do a comment. I'll just put hi, smiley. Just like that. So I didn't know if you can do that. You're supposed to be able to, but some people have trouble with that. So they like message me during the live stream. You can tell I am totally not a professional at this. Oh, which Pikachu would it be? Oh, gosh, I don't know. All these Pikachus look too happy. I need more like a frustrated Pikachu. I guess this one. He looks mad, but I mean, just more like a dizzy Pikachu. That's kind of what I need right now. So I see a couple people are trying to log in. Oh, good gravy. Technology's great when it works. I don't really know. Oh, okay. I'm going to send you guys the YouTube link then. So let me try that. Okay, YouTube, my channel, videos. All right, thank you, Joe. Tell the little ones good night. Maybe it needs to be on manager. I don't know. Shoot. I don't know why there's all these different apps for like the same companies. It's just, oh, I see one person is on. Hi, Danny. I see you now. How'd you figure that out, Danny? Was there like a trick? We're just going to like give you a heart on Facebook Give a heart. All the hearts. All the hearts. Danny, I heard it's kind of cold in Florida right now for you guys. At the bottom of your video, there's a label for YouTube. And when I click it, it brings straight to the live chat. Okay. So that's awesome. So that's good for people to know in the future. So I'm going to real quick turn my volume off and get Julie on because technology is being me. Oh my gosh. That is not the link I want. There's too many apps, guys. There's too many apps. So my apologies. Yeah, I bet the East Coast would be pretty intense. I've always wanted to go to Virginia. It's got a lot of history, especially like with the colonial era, and I would absolutely love that. I'm teaching my little ones about George Washington and Abraham Lincoln this week, and they were so fascinated with George Washington's fake teeth and his swords and the fact that he's a soldier. So it was pretty funny. Some of the stuff they remembered, some stuff they do not remember. So that's been pretty fun. We'll talk about other presidents too, but those are like the main two that we talk about in elementary school, which is really fun. I know, Socks. You say hi? You say hi to Danny? Yeah. Oh, you guys will be friends. Yeah. Did I find a good spot? Normally you run away. Did I find a good spot? Okay, bye. She'll come back. Her food's on the opposite side of the kitchen here. So, plus she likes to be in videos. She thinks she's like a celebrity or something. Although kitties do help Kickstarters. I did read that. So she might have a special section on my Kickstarter page for March 1st. I hope you guys have marked your calendars. Thank you, Danny. Yeah, she's pretty cute. She's spoiled rotten, but that's okay. She's our baby girl. Okay, Julie, just 1 second, and then I will share this with you. It's kind of weird. I'm looking down at myself in the video. Hold on, Julie. I got you, girl. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to share it. Sorry, guys. I really am trying. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. Julie, try that. And then I'm going to go back and share that with one other person who might have trouble. Try that. Oh, it didn't do it. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, Julie's trying to get on. Hi, baby girl. Oh, stop it. So, Danny, what's some of the places that you went to on your trip? I mean, Virginia's got like a lot of beautiful locations. I know I have an hour and a half book convention a couple weeks from now, so con season will slowly be starting back up. I want con season, but part of me is also like, I'm just tired. I'm old, guys. I feel it so hardcore. Sorry to take your time, guys. I didn't advertise this one as well. I put it back on February 1st on the big calendar, but I don't know. People haven't read my messages in like the past months. Maybe I'm being boring or I'm trying to focus on that and work and writing the manuscript for the next book slowly and Kickstarter and sickness and snow days and life. And Aw, that's awesome. That sounds nice. I think Derek and I need a trip together. I think that would be really nice. But we'll have to right now, they took away our sick days for as teachers, if we get COVID, we have to use 4 or 5 sick days. Or if we live with someone who has it, we have to use 4 or 5 sick days, and we only get 10 a year. Last year, COVID was a separate thing, so it didn't count against us. I think like the first 2 times, if you got it twice. But yeah, this year it is. So kind of stinks. I was just lucky that mine wasn't too bad. I know Derek got it pretty bad last year on top of strep. So, oh, Joe. Okay, I see your thing went through. Okay, so hopefully Julie will get on. I'm not really sure, Danny. We don't have a lot of money. We don't mind traveling or driving a bit, but not too terribly far. I think the furthest we've driven together so far is Denver. We have friends in Iowa that we saw a year and a half ago, and that was really fun. And then our friends we went to see in Denver now live in Santa Fe, and they're trying to find excuses for us to come down, like an anime con, because they went to their first con with us, their first con back in Denver in the summer, like 3 years ago, and they really enjoyed it. They didn't know what was going on, but they still enjoyed the culture, and we had a really good time in Denver. But both the closest conventions, comic or anime, are in Albuquerque, and they're in January or March, respectively. So this year that wouldn't work. And we're looking at maybe doing something in the summer because, again, with cons coming back in full swing, I'll probably be busy taking personal days for school. So maybe Santa Fe, maybe Iowa. Gosh, if we could afford it, I think going to Universal in Harry Potter World would be fun. But that's quite a drive. It's only a 2-hour flight, but also then flights are expensive. So I don't know. Yeah, I guess it just kind of depends on that. We don't have to go far. We really do like in Indiana, and we've been to Terre Haute twice, our honeymoon and our 10-year anniversary last year. And then there was Evansville, which was very nice, and it had a lot of really cool, unexpected adventures that we might try again. I know, Danny, like I completely, like, I knew I was going to Florida, but then I was like, you worked all the time, and I was like hanging with my girlfriends. So not that I wouldn't want you there, but I'm trying to imagine their faces. Like, I just see you across Disney, and we like slow motion run with the music swelling in the background and like swing each other. And they'd probably be like, who is this guy? So yeah, that would have been so much fun to hang out at Disney with. Hi, Julie. Good. Thank you for getting on, Julie. That means a lot. We're only 20 minutes in. That's not your guys' fault. It's just things are crazy. Julie, I hope you're doing good. I miss you. Hope we're gonna still hang out Sunday a little bit. Have to try to play Zeus on the Loose again. That was really fun. And then Joe said he'll be on in a little bit. So I think since I am pretty tired, I want to waste your guys' time. We can go ahead and get started with Free People if you guys don't mind. Like I said, Kickstarter is March 1st. I always feel embarrassed promoting myself, but my friend and mentor, Mr. Morris, tells me I need to always hashtag promote myself. So Kickstarter for the audiobook version of The Hunter and the Bringer was March 1st to April 4th. We're trying to raise $1,800. And that it does not include, when you pledge, it does not include tax, shipping, or if you do like a PayPal, like there's a small processing fee sometimes with that, like 8% or less. So just as a note, I'm slowly sharing items that you guys can get. I did share a month ago on Patreon for you guys all the things that will be available for sales, but not the packages. So I'll probably do a breakthrough explanation on Patreon, like 2 days or the day before. So please make sure you check that out. I have some really fun little things in February, like little interactive things, like type in the comments a favorite cartoon, or type in the comments something that made you smile today. Haven't gotten a lot of responses from those, so I might kick those up next week with the Q&A, because I want to kind of get everybody involved, because we all love each other in this galaxy, and I want to implement that, of course. So yeah, and there's a chance for a little gift 2 days from now. You guys can get on Patreon if you comment, and there's still the poll going on of what song I should sing that I owe you guys from Christmas. So we have a three-way tie. So I'm probably gonna be closing that soon, but we do have a three-way tie. I mean, if you vote twice, it doesn't tell me who votes, so I'm not gonna know. Unless I get like 500 votes for one thing. But yeah, so, and then I'll add that as soon as possible. But Kickstarter's basically done. Products are getting ready, finalized. Stretch goals are getting finalized. I got my advertisement campaign with Facebook ads set and ready. My video is almost done with my videographer. He showed me some clips. I'm really excited about it. Yes, Julie, if you want to vote twice for the songs, absolutely. I don't know if I showed you a picture of the possible songs. I know you voted for the purse one. So just, I can show you a picture later and just let me know. Like I said, I'm not going to know. I mean, I don't know if it's going to let you vote twice, but if it will, then I'm not going to say anything. I know, I'm such a great, honest teacher. Okay. So I do want to show real quick the gifts that Derek got me for Valentine's Day, and the couple little things I got him real quick because you guys are so awesome and special. And then we'll do a quick round of the game. Maybe if we like it when we get more people, we can save it for later, because I found a ton of examples and questions. So I'm excited about that. So something I got Derek is one of our favorite games is Red Dragon Inn, which is a really fun deck building game. Oh, that's okay, Julie. So we have the two characters from Munchkin, which is something we played a lot of a couple years ago, but we went expansion crazy and it got a little too complex. And the games, even though they're fun, do take long. So we haven't opened that up in forever. So we have Red Dragon Inn, which is a game we play a lot, but we got the big box for it. It's amazing. And there's still a lot of allies, at least like 14, 15. But we have these because we figured we know the Munchkin gang. And of course, we have the two Pookies, which is like this thing of the killer rabbit of Monty Python. So highly recommend this game if you like anything Dungeons and Dragons. Really easy deck building game where you concentrate basically on your fortitude and your alcohol content because you're partying after a successful adventure with your party. So it's really fun. By the way, Vox Machina on Amazon, we're watching that right now, the Critical Role animated show. So that's really awesome. If you guys are watching it, let me know. They're releasing in threes every Thursday night, Friday morning in threes. And the season finale is already tomorrow because there's only 12 episodes. So I'm just like, oh, Danny, it's good. It's very good. Definitely 16 plus for like violence. Like it's probably the most graphic cartoon I've ever watched personally, like wanted to watch personally. And there are sex scenes where you actually do see things. Obviously, Scanlan's codpiece powers and everything, and like middle finger, Grog, raging all the time. But the characters really get into the people that they created. They just embody them heart and soul, and it's really good. So right now we're mostly focusing on like Percy's arc, because they went back to Percy's home estate, and that's not really a spoiler, and they're helping him with that. So yes, the anime series is doing really well. And Derek says it is following parts. But it's such an extensive thing; they're not going to be able to cram everything into it. Yeah, they're on their third campaign right now, I believe. I know Derek did watch the second campaign. I watched a little bit of that one with him, and I didn't like it as much as the first one. I just loved Grog and all the characters. But yeah, so that's fun. Joe's having a little trouble logging in. Let me give him the same. Oh shoot, give him the same link. And then Julie plays Dungeons and Dragons too, Danny. So you both are Dungeons and Dragons players, which is great. And I'm running my campaign still, and it's going well. We're having a lot of fun. So anyway, there's that one gift I got him. All right. And then I got him Assassination Classroom Season 1 just because I keep hearing amazing things about it from students and people my age alike. I figured I would like it, but we loved it. Oh my gosh. And Derek says it follows the anime or the manga pretty well. But Sunny Strait is the perfect Koro Sensei voice. By the way, if you didn't know, if you like Fruits Baskets, the anime, Sunny Strait does Ritsu, and then in Ouran High School Host Club, Julie, he's Haruhi's cross-dressing daddy. And now he's an octopus teacher, which is pretty great. So I got the second season. I made sure we got in time for Valentine's Day, and it's pink, which is perfect. So we got the second season to watch together. We also got Noragami Season 1 to watch together, and like Ascension of the Bookworm Seasons 1 and 2. They're like half seasons. I do want to watch Irregular Magical High School, which he's watched quite a few times, but just got a dub. Derek really likes that one. And I've watched a couple episodes and I'm intrigued. So definitely want to do that. Yeah, I love the first season. So I definitely am looking forward. Hi, Joe. To another season. Joe plays Dungeons and Dragons as well. Oh gosh. Yeah, maybe someday. I know Geeky Cool, the nerdy magazine I write for online, they want to get like a D&D group of us writers and like film it sometime. I'm kind of the problem in that scenario because I'm always so busy. But one day. I actually do really like being a dungeon master, though. I found out once I built my confidence. And then something really cute. So Derek used to like pretzels a lot in high school. He would just get bags of them, stuff in his pockets. So I found this at Hallmark, and it's got a little magnet right here. And I have a matching plushie, but mine is a cup of cheese sauce because we're meant to be. So we're pretzels and cheese together. So, and I said, Derek, is it because you're a little salty? He said, yeah, and you're cheesy. So I was like, yeah, I guess that works. So just a cute little thing right there. And then for me, Socks got me a present, and she kept trying to knock it down, probably because it was a real pretty bag right here. And this will be my 4th stuffed animal from Socks. And she got me little lion. I love lions because Lion King. Plus Lion's a jungle cat, or well, they call it the jungle cat, but it's, a fierce cat like Socks. He's so a pretzel. Does that mean I'm cheese, Julie? I'm irresistible. Thank you. They have like 15 different sets from Hallmark. They're $15 a piece. You can get like hot dog and a ketchup bottle, or I want to say like sushi and a wasabi bowl, and like I can't remember all of them, but they were really fun. So Socks got me that, and then Derek said this was cute, so he got me this. Looks like a cotton candy unicorn. It's really soft. He said it reminded him of Galarian Ponyta, which is like my obsession. All Ponytas are my obsession, and he's super soft. So he just needs a little more purple and a flowier mane, but yeah. So I was like, it's the Walmart knockoff version of Galarian Ponyta, which I really like. So speaking of, that's right, Julie. Speaking of Galarian Ponyta, he got me a little figure, which is like $10. It is from Japan though, which is awesome. A cute little figure. I got two things from Christmas that were also both from Japan. One's Galarian Ponyta. Oh, it's Pikachu dressed as a Galarian Ponyta, riding a Galarian Ponyta rocking horse. That is adorable. And then I've got Ponyta using Flame Charge, a little figure, which is maybe twice the size of this in my classroom. But it's like a collectible figure, and it looks bad. Yes. Excuse my language, but ooh, it's awesome. So I'm just going to get all the Ponytas, like all the Ponytas. Okay, so he got me that, and then two more. And then he's real good at picking out jewelry. So it's kind of hard to see, but it's a purple butterfly, which is the symbol of lupus, which is my ailment. And I support, obviously, autoimmune health and those who have it because I understand it. I support all health. But I think this was really beautiful, and I'm very grateful that he got that for me. So I love butterflies. I love purple. But if I ever find purple butterfly stuff, I'm just like, I'm grabbing it. May is Lupus Awareness Month, so I wear purple all month, which is fine because it's my purple favorite color anyway. Sorry, boys, I'm probably boring you, but I'm on my last one, and then we're going to do the game. All right, and then Julie, you're going to go gaga for this. All right, first, this box is gorgeous. Look at that. Ooh, yeah, shiny. Okay, he said he just saw this on Amazon, or Facebook. Going to Amazon, like they recommended it from his searches. Okay, don't want to hurt it though. I got to find a perfect place for it. So I got this. This is called the Everlasting Rose. It's hard to tell. It's got like a translucent effect to it, but it's really pretty. Okay. Thanks, Danny. You should watch all my unboxing videos when you're bored. There's like 33 of them. Because I'm VIP at Hot Topic and Box Lunch. So it's really gorgeous. Purple's my favorite color, of course. But look at that shine. It's like really bright. But I like how it bounces off. Yeah. I love it. Oh, Danny, you've been watching some of my unboxings. You have to tell me which ones and let me know how I can do better because I know I can be kind of dorky and awkward. But the stare got me this. He started laughing. He goes, "It's like Beauty and the Beast. All your girlfriends are going to be envious." And I was like, I said, "They're going to think it's like Beauty and the Beast, but it's purple. Man, it's bright." But, and of course, it was sappy. Like, this rose will live as long as our love, and it'll never die out. And he said, "Well, the lights might, but I can change the batteries." Thank you, Julie. Yeah. I'll have to see exactly where he got it from. I'm pretty sure it was Amazon, but he didn't think it'd be in such a pretty box. So that was that and the little unicorn. He usually gives me like a small little stuffed animal. He remembered to trim the price tag off. I forget that. And he tried to find me a card. He doesn't do that all the time, but he's like, "I didn't find any I liked." And I'm like, "Well, I can respect that because at least you looked." Because I get it. When you get, I used to get mad that people didn't give cards to each other. But when you get older, honestly, it is kind of, you basically know how you feel about each other by that point, unless it's like a big momentous occasion or anniversary or something. So as even me with my being the mistress of words, I'm like, okay, I can understand. Kind of struggling. So there's our Valentine's Day. And then I think we had Taco Bell and watched the Disney Plus Ice Age with Buck on the Weasels, which actually was better than I thought. It wasn't great, but it was better than I thought. We'll go out together sometime soon, but we didn't want to risk like Valentine's Day was so close to a weekend and we both have long hours. So Monday through Wednesday. So we didn't want to be that. Deadpool Day is fine. Oh, a Beast plushie would be cute. Yeah. I've been told I could cosplay as Belle, but that's a lot of pressure because Belle is a lot of boys' favorite princesses on top of girls. Girls like her because she's independent and book smart. And of course the dress. And boys like her though because she's gorgeous. And I've talked to a lot of cosplayers about this. So this isn't something like I'm just making up. So boys, and I'm not trying to categorize you, Danny, or Joe, and like, I'm not trying to stereotype you, but the boys I have talked to going to cons with, they expect a certain girl, like a certain body type for Belle. And although I might have the face for it, I'm not skinny enough or pretty enough to be Belle. I have all that before. So I have not done that. But I've also been told I wasn't good enough to be another Disney princess in her actual dress form. There's a lot of pressure on that. And it's adults that tell me this, not kids. Kids might ask you questions, but they normally don't get too anal about it, as long as you act like the character. So any one of those beasts would be cool, Julie. No, Joe, like I said, I'm not pretty enough, but I do appreciate it. If I did do Belle, I wouldn't do like a twist where she's like obsessed with manga. And like kind of tweak the outfit so it's still the iconic outfit, but it's like more of a Japanese manga style. So little peasant girl obsessed with manga, like that would be kind of weird. But anyway. Okay. So the game I have today is, and now Sarah's having trouble, bless her heart. So it's Would You Rather, which I'm sure you guys have played before. If you haven't, then we're going to teach you now. All right, so let me send this to Sarah. She's at her new house, so things might be a little bit different. Thanks, Julie. I appreciate that. But again, there's a stereotype with Disney, so I'm not 100 pounds. Okay, so I'm going to ask some questions. I have like author would you rathers. I have funny ones. I've got random ones. I think there might be a couple nerdy ones in here somewhere. I couldn't really find any anime ones, unfortunately. So, which kind of, you're fine, Julie. So what I'll do is I will ask a question or would you rather, and then you guys can type in the comments what you would do, and then I would tell you my pick. So I'm just kind of curious. So I'm going to just kind of be picking at random here. So we'll see what happens. And for the author ones, you can pretend that you're the author in that scenario. And then I can also do that as well. Hi, Sarah. Danny, Joe, this is Sarah, a good friend of mine. She's also in my D&D group. She's learning, but she's doing an excellent job. And she keeps Derek's character in line, which we really appreciate. Sarah, we're talking about how all of us play Dungeons and Dragons. Danny and Joe are excellent and way more knowledgeable than I am. But sup. Oh, Joe, you're showing that Episcopalian hospitality. I love it. I love it. Okay, so let's see. So, Sarah, we're doing Would You Rather. I'm going to read some questions. Some of them are writing or author-based. In that case, you can pretend you're the author. And then I'll tell you my results as well. Okay? So, I'm going to pick. Okay. Well, that's not really a book one, but okay. Would you rather be rich and hated or poor and well-loved? So would you rather be rich and hated or poor and well-loved? Okay. That's a hard one for me, honestly, but I think I know the answer for me. So I'll say it one more time. Would you rather, 1, be rich and hated, or 2, be poor and well-loved? You guys are so cute. I love it. Can you guys hear me okay? Oh, that's a good spot, Joe. Yeah, definitely. All right, so Joe says rich. Bills paid and food on the table. All right. Danny, Sarah, what about you? I mean, I'll tell you mine. So rich and hated or poor and loved? Oh, it's okay, Julie. It said, would you rather be rich and hated or poor and well-loved? Poor and loved. Oh, getting some good discussions here. I like how Joe explained his too. All right, Sarah, Danny. This is a safe zone. That's negativity is very, very just I can't even think of the words. It's too late at night. It's just hurtful to your health, to everybody around you. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that too, Sarah. I agree. I need to pay my bills and I'd love to go on adventures, but I have anxiety when people don't like me, even people that maybe I don't overly care for myself. I have this, I don't want to say unhealthy, but I have this desire just for people to like me because I think it's one of the few good qualities I have. And I'm not saying that to knock myself. I think we all have gifts, and I think that's one of them is me to be helpful and try to be a nice person. So I think for my mental health, I would have to pick poor and well loved, although my wallet would definitely want the rich one. Okay, good answers, guys, and good explanations. Okay, okay, let's see. Yeah, I agree with that too, Julie. Yeah, you're right. Money's only necessary because we need it to survive. Yeah, it's not a necessity. You're right. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. Would you rather teach a writing class at a high school or teach a creative writing class at a graduate school? Oh boy. Okay. So would you rather one, teach a writing class in a high school, or two, teach a creative writing class in a grad school? Ooh, grad school. When people are trying to get their masters or doctorates, writing those massive essays, or high school. I had to actually report one of my anime kids today, which was she yelled at me and gave me tons of attitude. Creative writing in grad school. Creative writing, hands down. Okay. Oh, Joe, you're fine. Oh, you guys had an interesting choice. Okay. Okay. That's funny. I'm used to teenagers. But yeah, I get what you're saying. I would probably pick the grad school as well for creative writing because they want to be there. By that point, the only bad thing would be is the intense grading system and how you have to be on a committee with usually like two other people to grade someone's like dissertation or massive like 15 to 25 plus essays. Creative writing probably would be more because it is a writing degree. So I wouldn't like the end of the year. But yeah, I think teaching the concepts and talking to my students one-on-one on what their goals and aspirations want to be, I think that would be really fun. So, all right. So good job. All right. So we got that one. All right. Here we go. Okay, so this is for book lovers. Ooh, these are bad. Okay. Would you rather have a friend who loses your books or one that dog ears your books? Would you rather have a friend who loses your books or one that dog ears your books? Are they really my friends? I'm asking. You'd rather have the dog-eared books, Julie? Okay, so would you rather have a friend who loses your books or one who dog-ears your books? I'd rather have no friends. Is it because it's just inconceivable to hurt a book, Danny? Oh, I like that, Joe. Yeah, dog ear, but they'll pay. Sarah, what about you? I'm getting angry at this one. Like the thought of either of them just makes me upset. Okay, Julie. Yeah, at least they're reading it. Okay, I see the point of that. And Danny, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's not right to do, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if it's my own, like I'd still feel bad, but not as bad. I would never do that to someone else's book. Like I've accidentally slightly bent a library page a couple times, a library book, and I would like I freaked out. Cause like if it gets bent the wrong way or something. Oh, Joe, I'd be so mad. Oh man, those are worth pretty penny nowadays. Oh, I'd be so mad. Sarah, are you on, Sarah? These still both make me mad. I guess I'll say mine. As much as it pains me, I'd probably pick the dog ear because at least I can get the book back. But like Joe says, I might forgive a one-time thing, but if they do it again, yeah. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me a third time, you're dead. So you're not getting a third chance. Yeah, but I've had friends of mine. I let them borrow books and DVDs and CDs, and they lose them because I'm too giving. And then I give them like 2 or 3 months to give it back, and then they get really upset with me. I'm like, oh, why are you doing that? And I'm still particular, but I've lost a handful of things because of that. Or my brother would take my stuff growing up and lose my things. He loses his own things. So yeah, at least dog ear, there's a chance it might come back. Whew, that one made me rage a little bit. Says we have 5 people. Is there someone else online? You can type in the comments and say hello. All right, here we go. All right. Would you rather read a book that gave you a paper cut on every page or a book that had teeny tiny text? These are interesting questions. Okay. Roll call. I see Julie. I don't care. I mean, I only gave 12 people the link. Teeny tiny text. Okay, so would you rather read a book that gave you a paper cut every time or a book that's teeny tiny text? This is also a very enraging question, but not as bad as before. My grandma's got a giant magnifying glass, Julie. And if I had to, I would suck it up and maybe learn how to use like a tablet or a Nook or Kindle if my eyes were that bad, and then I could zoom in. Oh, that's an interesting concept, Joe. Danny's like, I ain't doing paper cut. So Danny, you're doing the text. I would also do the teeny tiny text, although my eyes get blurry at night when I try to read anyway. But again, I have hemophilia, guys, and I get nips and cuts all the time. One wrong cut, and I'm like hospitalized. So I can't risk the biscuit, no matter how good the book is. So, oh, that's cool. Yeah. We need like, oh, Joe knows what I'm talking about, like at church, where you put the gospel and it has the overhead light. We need like a light version of that you can like sit on a TV tray on your lap while you read. That's like a light and a magnifier. Oh, I'm sure that would be expensive as heck, but that would be really cool. So it says there's 5 people, but I have no idea what's going on. And I'm going to check on Sarah. Yeah. Unless it's counting me, but I don't think so. Okay. So it looks like most of us would pick teeny tiny text. Okay. Next one. Would you rather have someone ruin the ending of a book for you or never finish a book you were reading? There you go, Joe. That's where audiobooks come in. The reason we're having Kickstarter so we don't get paper cuts, right? That should be like part of our slogan. Get this audiobook funded for Hunter and Bringer so you don't get paper cuts. Never finish the book. Ruin the ending. Oh. Yeah, I know you are, Julie. Drew's pretty bad about that. There's very few books I've never finished. I've taken long breaks between books just because I get busy or maybe it's not what I'm wanting, but it's very, very rare that I don't finish a book I start, even if I'm not a fan of it. Just because I want to be committed and I want to see if the author has a vision until the end. And most of the time, if I don't enjoy a book, which is, again, if I don't hate a lot of books, but I get it, Danny. I'm totally with Danny. I'm so anti-spoiler. I mean, if it's something really small or insignificant in the story, I don't mind. But yeah, no, books, movies, TV shows, or when people ask me for spoilers, like, I don't care. I'm like, I care. So I can't even give spoilers, hardly. So I can't do that. And like, Julie, I'm glad you can. I'm glad you're fine with that. Like Sarah, apparently you're okay with the ending being ruined. Our friend Drew has to, like, after 2 or 3 episodes, if she likes something, she has to look up the ending. Like, she physically can't control herself. I'm like, no. Maybe it's because I grew up I'm in a convention world, and we have to be so careful with spoilers because there's vendors that are too busy doing their geeky job to go be geeks still. And people will talk about a movie in front of them, and they'll be like, get out of my booth. And they'll have signs and stuff everywhere. Like a couple years ago, Cape Comic Con was the weekend that Avengers Endgame came out. So we were all missing the opening week of Avengers Endgame for Cape Con, which is great because Cape Con is wonderful, but all the vendors, it's for 3 days. We were just like, there were signs everywhere like, no Endgame spoilers. And they're like, we will throw you out of the booth. So it was great. So I could not do spoilers. I'd rather just not finish a book. I just never have, that as far as I can remember. Like manga series, I've quit in the middle of a series, but I'll at least like finish the book I'm on, if that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Good job. All right. We'll just do a couple more. Oh, this one's awesome. Okay. Would you rather be a librarian or own your own bookstore? Would you rather be a librarian or own your own bookstore? Julie, you're so mean. I love it. We were all suffering, though, because we all wanted to see Endgame really bad. Bookstore. All right, Sarah, Julie. Or Julie or did you? Sorry. Sarah, Joe, any idea? Sarah, Joe. Sounds like a book lead. Danny, you'd be so good at that. Oh my gosh. We have a great used bookstore here in town, and they also are a game shop, and we have a big playroom where, like, that's where a lot of our Dungeons and Dragons meet. So you'd be so good at something like that. Sarah, your answer is the exact same as mine. I loved being a librarian and librarian assistant for years. I absolutely loved it. I would still want to be in charge of like decorating, maybe help order the books. So I'm fine with some power, but to run a full business, yeah, I can barely keep my book finances straight, and I'm not like Rick Riordan by any means. Oh, kind of split. Okay, so some people said business, some people said library. So that's awesome, though. You guys would all be fantastic. Okay. Ooh. Okay. This one's kind of a two-parter, would you rather? Okay. So first in the comments, go ahead and if you don't mind, type in which Hogwarts house you are in. If you took the official quiz. If you didn't, then whatever you think you are, whatever people have told you you are. So we're going to type in our Hogwarts houses. Okay. Sarah says Ravenclaw. Danny says, oh, Danny, I don't believe that. You are a prince. That's just because you're cunning. Right. Julie or Joe, what's your official Harry Potter house? Gryffindor. Okay. You're very loyal, so I could see that. Very brave. Slytherin. Okay. Does anybody want to guess my Harry Potter official house, according to Pottermore? I'm sure it's really tough. Yeah, I understand, Annie. Let's say. You want to guess my house? Hufflepuff. Yes, I am the definition of Hufflepuff. I've always associated with Hufflepuff. I've been called it by my friends. I've taken the Pottermore the 3 times it's updated over the years, and every time I'm Hufflepuff. So I am a Hufflepuff. Okay, so the would you rather question is, would you rather stay in your official Hogwarts house or change houses? So would you rather stay in your official Hogwarts house or change houses? I like this question. Stay in your house. Oh, Danny, you like being a Slytherin. Ooh, bad boy. I like it. Julie, you want to change? Joe, you're cool with Slytherin? You naughty boys. Julie, what would you change to? Slytherin? Boy, you 3 are going to like conspire against us. You're going to change, Sarah? What would you go into? I'm a snake. You speak Parseltongue. Mwahaha. I always thought, even though I'm scared of snakes, I thought Parseltongue would be really fun to learn. I think that's really cool. I like how they did that in the films. Sarah, what would you want to change into? She's thinking. Sarah! You're only going for a house because you're in love with Professor Snape. Does the Sorting Hat work that way? I feel like he'd be vindictive and be like, oh, I know why you want to go, child. No. I don't think the Sorting Hat would let you. I think the only reason Harry got to because he like is the freaking chosen one. That's my theory. I figure everybody else would be like, no. I am the almighty sorting hat. Well, I'm just in trouble. So I love being a Hufflepuff. I love being a Badger because I always think of Badger, mushroom. I wear black and gold all the time because those are my school colors. And I am totally silly and loyal and love food. So I'm totally fine with being the dorky class. The innocent ones. And plus, Cedric Diggory is in my house. So I'm fine with that too. Yeah. Oh, that was a fun answer. You love green. Well, I'll just be all alone while you guys go have your Slytherin party. My goodness. I'm just all alone. I'm all alone with my salty friend here. Oh my goodness. Okay. We'll probably do, if you guys are okay with it, we'll do like 2 more. Then I know people have work in the morning. Okay. Ooh, this one's interesting. Would you rather read the last chapter in a book first or watch the movie before reading the book? Would you rather read the last chapter in a book first or watch the movie before reading the book? Oh, you take care of me, Sarah. I'll probably need it. I don't think Derek has a house, technically. I think the closest is Gryffindor, but I don't think he has a house. Joe says last chapter. Danny says book as well. Sarah says movie. Julie says movie. I say movie as well, just because if I read the book first, I have much higher expectations of the movie. And to me personally, it's easier to watch the movie and read the book. And if the book's better, then it's not as big a deal to not like the movie anymore, but it's a bigger deal if they take a book I love and they butcher it. Does that make sense? So I would rather do that. I have read the last chapter of books before, just I don't know why are the epilogues usually of like fairy tale books, but yeah. Yeah. And if the movie's good, then you read the book. Or there's also the opposite reaction. Like the movie's so good that you're like, well, maybe I don't want to read the book after all. And something against the book, or you wait like years later to do that. I've done that too. But yeah, I would always pick movie before book every time. Unless obviously it's not available for that. So, okay. Would you rather read a book that transports you into the past or into the future? I hate time travel, just FYI. I don't understand it. So my answer is going to be stupid regardless. So I apologize in advance. Past or future? Oh, excuse me. Timeline. Now, if it was like an alternate reality like they do in Loki with like variants, I would be fine with that. I still don't completely understand all of that, but I thought that was a cool concept. So I'd be fine with like a variant world or an alternate reality. I do believe in alternate realities. And reincarnation. Like, so for some reason, those don't confuse me, but time travel, just in general, confuses me. Past. Oh, Danny, hope you're doing okay. Yeah. So would you rather have a book that transports you to the past or to the future? Is the question. Oh, I guess the power went out. I just noticed our microwave clock is at 000, which it only does when the power went out. So we'll have to see. Okay, so everybody says past. Oh, I say past too. I think it'd be interesting to see the past, and I wouldn't mess with anything as much as possible, obviously, just because that makes sense, not just because it's a rule. So, yeah, I really don't want to see the future. I like writing books about like the chosen ones, and they might have glimpses into the future, but it's more like they learn their destiny, not like actually changing the future, if that makes sense. It's more like a premonition type of thing. Yeah, I agree with that too, Danny. Yeah, I kind of see where we're heading, and it does make me sad. So I do agree with that. Oh, I see some really cool questions in here. So, if you guys like this or think the other people in the Shining Star tier will like this, maybe in a couple months we could do it again. I'm thinking every couple months we could do something like this. I'm also wanting to do where I give you guys a code to like an online group and we play kind of like an off version of Pictionary online together. Or I think there's like a virtual free Uno if we get in the same like little room together. They give you the code in advance with just the Shining Star since we're a more collective group. And then I like the Try to Convince Me, like I did the Try to Convince Me book challenge, which Julie, if you didn't know that video is on the Shining Stars. Oh, you like this? Okay, thank you. But yeah, you guys gave me a list of books and I greatly appreciated it. They were all really good, but I will say, Julie, yours was second out of the 12 choices I had that I would buy. So good job on that. But if you want to know which one was my first and which one I'm actually going to buy next month and eventually read, then you'll have to watch that video. But it's on the Shining Stars tier playlist, which I can share. I'll probably, if you guys are cool with it, share with you and your Patreon messenger, because I know I bombard your Facebook messenger, and I'd rather save that for like Kickstarter stuff. Also, if you don't mind going to Patreon, my page, and just real quickly, the last 4 posts at the top, just like leave me a comment of like one of your favorite cartoons. Leave me a comment of something that made you smile today, like super quick. Vote for the song you want me to sing that I owe you from Christmas time. Again, if you don't mind. Yes, Julie. Yes, it was second out of 12. So, and it was the final 4 was really hard for me to narrow down. Like you guys definitely either got my romantic taste or like drama taste, or you did all like kind of like adventuring monsters type stuff that I write about, not necessarily read, but write about. So it was really cool to see that people know Morgan and they also know the author Morgan. So I thought that was really neat. None of them were just kind of like, why is that in here? Except for maybe one, but I like historical fiction, so I wasn't going to knock it. But everything else, I'm like, yeah, I could read that. Yeah, I could read that. I write that. Yeah, so if you guys like this idea, doing Would You Rather once, like a couple times during the year, I'll probably do like, not Would You Rather. I'm sorry, I'm tired. Would You Rather a couple times a year. Convince Me, we already did books. Maybe we'll do manga one day, like a manga series, which will be interesting for Sarah and Julie because we read manga once a month in our group. So they'll have to think of something that we haven't done in our group. But they still think that will interest me. We could do Would You Rather. Son of a biscuit. I'm sorry. Convince Me movie. Because if you saw the list of classic movies I have not seen, you would be shooketh. I mean, Jesus hitting lightning on the ground. Shooketh. I won't just a minute, Julie. I promise. And we can do convince me cartoon, convince me TV series. So yeah, we could find genres for convince me's every couple times a year. And then, like I said, I thought it'd be fun to do like get a room on a free virtual game site and do Uno, or I think it's called like Scribble. It's SK. Skriddle. No Star Wars. There's a story behind that. Yeah, Julie's right. No Star Wars. Plus, if everyone watched Star Wars, my husband owns them all. So I can get those pretty easily. Thank you, Julie, for the sacrifice. I appreciate that. But yeah, so I'm trying to think of some fun games. We're thinking of, Julie and I talked about like doing spinning wheel and having fun things with that. I think I might do that in the summer with you guys for like a charity event. So I'll spin the wheel. Maybe we'll do some in between games. And I maybe donate some money to Heroes for Kids. I'm also hoping with everybody else with the Q&A for the summer that I might doodle pictures of my patrons, or maybe invent an imaginary friend for them while we're talking and I'm answering questions. And if they want me to send them the physical original copy of the drawing, then they could give like $5 to Heroes for Kids. So I'm thinking that we'll find a month or two, like 1 month for you guys and 1 month for the other patrons, which you guys are also in that group too. But don't feel obligated to do both. Or we can donate money to the Heroes for Kids charity I work for. And they fund like St. Jude's, the Memorial Wall in Perryville, K-9 units for police officers, all kinds of wonderful things. And they're completely nonprofit. So, which is great. Yeah, no Charlie Chocolate Factory. Like, I have a psychological fear of that one. So, unless you want me like crying on YouTube and passing out, might go viral. That's not quite how I want to go viral. Julie, you know me so well. Hearts. So if you guys, before you go to bed, don't mind real quick going to Patreon and just looking for those top 4 or 5 or 6. It's just February. It's not that much. And just leave a quick little comment on each one or vote for the song you want me to sing for you guys a cappella. If you want to hear me sing, I did promise you a Christmas. That would be wonderful to me. Thank you so much. Also, please make sure you're signed up for Kickstarter reminders. I'm going to share the link right now. So, yeah, I saw that, Julie. It's okay. I don't mind if me or Sarah could probably take pictures of the post for you, and I'm sure Sarah could leave a comment, or I could leave a comment, not the volunteer, Sarah, sorry. But yeah, we'll figure that out. Yeah, I'm not sure. I've never used a bank card. I just have a debit card. I know debit cards work fine. I know, Joe, you said you were having some trouble as well. And I apologize with that. If it's easier for you not to be an official patron and me for just to send you like the information and the link so you still get the perks and you send money to me for PayPal, I do have a friend who's doing that for me because he was having a lot of trouble with Patreon as well. So that's why. Thank you, Sarah. Okay, Julie, so we'll take pictures of those posts and then you can just tell us what you want to say and we'll leave a comment for you. Okay? And you can, I can cast your vote because I don't know if Sarah can vote twice. She can try, but I don't mind casting a vote. All right. So gentlemen, you are dapper dynamos. You are fantastic. And ladies, you are elegant and just badass. And I'm so glad that you guys are my friends and wonderful people. And it means the world that you love and support me. And of course, support our project, The Hunter and the Bringer audiobook. Don't forget to also take a picture of your physical calendar, or like if you have Google Calendars like I do on here or on your laptop, just take a screenshot, send it to me, and then you'll get an extra entry and potentially winning a free copy of the audiobook at the end of the Kickstarter, or an extra if you buy one. So there's three ways to get free entries in. First one is to join my email list. You are all on that. Second is to do the calendar. And the third one is to sign up for Kickstarter, which is the link I've been sharing like crazy, but I also just shared it on here. If you also get more patrons to join here, or maybe get me some more Instagram followers, maybe I can get up to 4 entries for you, which should be really, really awesome. All right, guys, you are awesome. Thank you for being wonderful. Hugs, kisses, and remember, you are dazzling. And 12 more days of Kickstarter. Yay. I'm nervous, but excited at the same time. So, Hoshi shined down on me. All right. Bye, guys. Take care. We'll see you next time. And I believe our next video will be with everybody, and it's going to be, I want to say Thursday. Let me double check. I figured out who the fifth person was. It was another friend of mine named Sarah. I sent your message to her, so she's probably confused. She just gave me a thumbs up. My bad. Poor Sarah. Oh no, it's Tuesday. So Tuesday the 22nd is when we are doing our Q&A for Patreon, which I'm really excited about. So hopefully we'll see you guys on Tuesday. But until then, all right, sleep well. Toodles. Thanks for sharing the Patreon stuff too. Don't forget to do that, please, before you go tonight. I know I'm so demanding. Ja.